And the thing I wanted to kind of throw in to understand from a losing it segment is for a business owner who's created a business, the average business in Australia is something like 60,000 profit. So from a small business point of view, but you got to begin with the end in mind. So if you're creating a business, are you creating a business to give yourself a wage, like to give yourself a job, or are you building an asset?
Correct.
And if you're building an asset, from day one, you need to look at how do you build this thing up to give it value so that somebody may come along and buy it off you one day, even if it's not your intention to sell it for even ever or for a long time. But if you build a business up as if you are going to sell, you're going to have a better run business with more profit and an easier life for you, the business owner.
Yeah, and I've always thought that after that first experience that was always going to be the case. So that's great advice. And I think really when you're first into business, you are technically buying a job initially because you're moving out of something you do well and then you think you can do it better and provide better scope to the market. So there is that transition into that. That's a big hurdle. And then it's that sophistication of going, well, what could potentially be the exit point? You might never trigger it. You might say, I want to run this business forever, but you want the ratios always in your favor and put processes around, extracting the most for that business you possibly can. So if it does happen, if it's a crazy offer that happens, you're ready for it and no one can devalue it because you've taken care of the fundamentals. Then there's the strategic upside as well, that something you're doing that probably no one else is doing in the market, that has value as well. But again, I think if you keep that in mind, then you're always going to put yourself in a strong position. And when you're not, and circumstances, like you said, you can plan for everything. We always say what could go wrong, and we create processes and strategies around it. We weren't expecting COVID. I don't think anyone was, and I think that in the future, though, what inspires me about the future is I think people will. This is now in the discussion of going, well, what happens in this situation? We had to pivot, and we were nimble enough to pivot very quick in our business, and we got very much all over social and working from home strategically, and that was testament to everyone within the business. Yeah. But it was again, it was something that we had to plan on the run because we just didn't expect it.